Thank you for joining me today. This is Whitney with the Yoga Art Space Studio. And today's practice is for connecting with the Shiva and the Shakti energy within. This is the masculine and the feminine energy. We'll have various pairs of poses. One is more of a masculine, active quality, strong, and the other is feminine, passive. And so we begin here, preparing for dancer's pose. The right foot and the right hand come together. And find yourself kicking the foot into the hand to create a beautiful balance. This is active. Right away as we release, clasp the hands around the foot in front of you, extend the leg, and take a forward fold over this leg. Still strong, but more passive comparatively. Drop right foot down, same two things on the left. Dancer's pose. Feel the strength, the heart having to work, to lift, to breathe. And then try to work with balance as the foot comes around in front. Clasp the hands, extend the leg forward. A little bit more passive. And as this foot drops down, we now go into Warrior 3. Arms reach up overhead, leave the arms by the ears. Right leg kicks back. Find this strong balance, about 3, 4, maybe 5 quick breaths. And when we rise, cross the right ankle on left thigh and find a place where you can balance, maybe resting elbows all the way onto the thigh. More passive here. Breathe. And then rise out of the pose, dropping right foot down. Strong active Shiva pose, left leg kicks back, Warrior 3. Try to work with balance as the leg rises. Left ankle on right thigh. Find the balance in figure 4 shape. A little bit more passive. Shakti. Beautiful. So from here, the right foot steps back. We're in a lunge, so the heel is lifted. Arms reach up overhead. Try to arch the spine a bit. This strong, active, forceful pose, like a warrior about to travel forward. And then shorten the stance a bit. Keep both legs straight and just slide the hands down into pyramid. Much more of a Shakti pose. Relaxing, receiving that stretch, not forcing anything to happen. Bend the knees to round the spine, rolling up, and then we switch sides. Left foot lunges back. Strong Shiva, masculine activation. The front leg bent to hold our weight. Back heel lifted, finding the balance there. Arms reaching, extending with energy up to the sky. And then shorten the stance to pyramid. Both heels can rest all the way down. Slide the arms down, trying to keep the front leg straight. Receiving and absorbing this beautiful opening. Bend the knees, rise up, and we come into a strong goddess pose. It's a goddess pose, yet this is masculine energy because our arms are activated, opening out to each side. The strength of the legs is holding us up powerfully. It takes power, it takes strength, it takes core to stay here. And so now, straighten both legs and just melt your way forward into a beautiful wide angle forward fold. Much more Shiva, just finding that energy of release, surrender. Coming back to the Shakti side, come into a low squat over the right foot, left leg is long. If the knee is not comfortable, just come almost like goddess pose, just leaving left leg straight. If the balance can be there, try to bring hands to the heart. That's where the extra activation, the power, the balance is in this pose. Switch over to the second side. Low squat over left foot. Right leg is very long. Maybe hands to heart if the balance is possible on this side. Completing this, scoot both heels in, preparing for Malasana, yogic squat. Still feels a little active, but yet all we have to do here is just remain still. The breath can flow, the hips can open, opening that feminine energy of Shakti residing in the lower chakras. Now gently lower yourself down to the ground, preparing for boat pose. Strong Shiva again. Maybe hold on to legs, maybe arms extend, maybe toes extend in straight lines. You choose the difficulty. Try to go in for 5 breaths in and out, as slow of a breath as you can maintain at this moment. And as we gently release down, we come to the more feminine quality of twisting. So keep both knees together. The left arm or the left hand helps you to twist using the thighs. Spine rotating. Hardly any strength required at all. Just let the spine open in its own pace. Releasing this side, twist around to the other side. Unwind, we come to our last pair. First it's plow pose, so roll back right away, dropping the toes to the ground if you can reach. As long as toes are on the ground, it's safe to release hands from the low back. Otherwise, just support yourself there. No need to introduce any sorts of pain or strain to the back, even though this is a much stronger pose, requiring that constant activation of the legs to stay straight. Enjoying one more huge breath in and out. Hands come to the low back to help you slowly roll all the way out, dropping feet to the earth. Maybe shaking hips left and right just a moment until you find yourself in a place where you're ready to simply relax down to the ground for our final Shakti pose, our Shavasana, the ultimate release, the ultimate practice of passive energy. Just letting the energy of the body flow, not needing to change or readdress it. With this beautiful energy, both of Shiva and Shakti, practiced and exercised within, allow yourself to settle here and absorb the benefits for as much time as you have available today. Thank you for joining me today. May we be filled with light and happiness and peace. Namaste.